Hi YouTube, welcome back to the Transformers review, and this time it will be the Transformers Dinobots from the AOE Deluxe class, Snarl. Alright, as you can see, he is basically green in color and a bit of metal color on his neck and front legs. Alright, and he is not part of, he's not in the movie at all. He's just basically two extra Dinobots, Slock and him, were actually seen probably in the not much of the movie, but it's the start of the movie. Alright, and you'll notice he has a fins on his back, or thorns. Okay, this is the other one, which will form his weapon, basically his axe. However, this packs in directly to the pack hole underneath this part here, which you can't see because it is a translucent color. Okay, however, it's a bit loose, it doesn't hold very well. Alright, okay, and here it is, basically for his rotation in articulation in Dino mode. You can basically bend down his neck and up, and if you see closer, you can open his teeth and put it back in. And as for you guys, I'm going to let you guess, is this a Takara or a Hasbro version? Alright, and you have an Autobot logo on his upper thigh right here in Dino mode. Okay, here is the back part of him, and this is the underneath the Dino mode. Alright, and basically to transform this guy, basically get this out, unpack this. This will form the tip of the axe or his weapon. And if you notice, in Hasbro's or the Takara's, basically the advertisement behind the cart, the back of the box, you can see him wielding this weapon and another weapon. Actually, they combine together. Alright, and the other weapon is stored actually behind his tail. Basically, you just unpack this, and this is his other weapon, which only packs in this way. Right, and this is the proper combination, not Snarl wielding this and this part here, not Snarl wielding this and this, just combine it here. Right, and let's get right to the review. Okay, in order to transform, basically split this two behind, and this part here of the legs. Before I do anything else, come to this part, unpack this from the pack holes here, and unpack this. This will be his legs. Basically fold this dino head or neck part here in. Alright, and this will be his legs. Fold this up basically and bend this down. Fold this upward. Put it in this position. The same goes for the other leg. Oh, if you notice, he has basically two dino heads. This is the colored one, and this is the uncolored version. However, this is just a piece right here, which you can't rotate it at all. But just let's move the feet out here. Basically fold this into position this way. Okay, let's see. This is my first time transforming him also. I think he's basically molded in. Can't move this at all. It's a pity, but he has two identical heads. Right, let me try to move this a bit further up so you can see all the transformation as it progresses. And as for the hands, it's fold it up this way, fold the hands down this way. Let's twist it this part. Okay, and this will be the key, his hands. So let's take this out, rotate this to an angular position, and rotate this in the proper order. Alright, and here's shoulders. Fold this all the way back and come over here and try to take out the head. Basically unpack this part here and fold this way, and there you have basically Snarl in his robot mode or knight mode, robot knight mode. Okay, he's actually a knight. Okay, this is a deluxe class. Is a bit back heavy because of this part here. Way to the back. Okay, and here's a closer look at his head. His head actually rotates left and right back. There's no lead piping in the back at all. Basically, you see his head from the side. He's basically a helmet on him. Okay, and basically his hands are basically on a ratchet joint. However, it's hindered, the movement is slightly hindered because of the fins at the back, or the thorns at the back. And you have a Autobot logo on his upper shoulder, right hand upper shoulder. Okay, you have the bit of a purple here, and his leg is on, his upper thigh is on the ball joint. You can swivel this part, you can move the legs, you can turn it around. You can also bend it at the knee and the feet, however swivel. You can turn it around, you can put it up and down, and that's about it for the rotation. Right, and basically now I'm going to ask him to hold his weapon. So you can bend his hands this way. Ask him to hold his axe basically this way. Turn his hands this way to position him much better. And this basically concludes the review of Transformers AOE Snarl. Okay, for this fins here, you can actually pack this into this, his shoulders at the back here. Pack it in this way. The other goes also a bit up this way to lock it in place. Alright. And for his back, basically put it this way. And this is the proper transformation. He looks awesome. And on my Snarl, he's a bit back heavy. Alright, and to inform you about his weapons, basically you can actually hold it this way according to the manual, but however it's better to combine the weapons. You can hold one weapon here, and the other weapon there, but it's meant to be combined. Yeah, this is how they picture him in the box art. Here is two weapons.